All right, for number 35, it asks us which value from this set of numbers is a value of x that will make the equation 3/4 divided by x equals 9/8 true. So we could approach this in one of two ways. When you look at 3/4 divided by x equals 9/8, we can use logic and say, well, if 3/4 divided by x equals 9, then we could also state that 3/4 divided by 9/8 equals x, because these two would be equivalent statements. If you can't quite see that, we could do a guess and check and see which one of these would work out when I plug this in. So for this, we're going to do both methods, but I want to go through the logical one first, where we just do the 3/4 divided by the 9/8. So 3/4 divided by 9/8. If I do dividing with fractions, we're going to keep the first fraction and we're going to change to multiply and make 9/8 its reciprocal. So that would become 8/9. And when you multiply with fractions, you can go straight across. If you can see that cross reduction there and see it here, then do the cross reduction. But if you can't see it, just go straight across and we'll reduce on the back end. So what is 3 times 8? That's 24. 4 times 9 is 36. And both 24 and 36 could be divided by some numbers. You can see the 2. Hopefully you can see that they're both even. You can divide by 2. Maybe you can divide by 4. Maybe you can see the 6. Let's just start somewhere. So I think 6 is a good number. There could possibly be a larger number that works, but let's just do 6. If I say divide or reduce both of these by 6, let's see what we're left with. 24 divided by 6 gives me 4. 36 divided by 6 gives me 6. So once we're there, maybe it's possible to reduce again. When you look at 4 and 6, both of these can be divided by 2. So let's divide 4 by 2 and we get 2. Let's divide 6 by 2 and we would get 3. So 2/3, doing it just the logical way, 2/3 is the solution to the value for x that would make this true. Now, 2/3 is an answer choice. That's answer choice B. All right, so that's how you would find that. Now, if you can't quite see it that way and say, well, 3/4 divided by 9/8 should give me x, let's just use your original equation and let's plug in these different values for x and see which one actually makes a true statement. So let's start with 1/2. 3/4 divided by 1/2. Well, if I make this a 1/2 here, remember we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. So that would be 3/4 times, when I flip this over, that becomes 2/1. And again, all I did was just switch these two. And let's see if that equals 9/8. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 1 is 4. That does not equal 9/8. So you would say A doesn't work, and you would try a different answer choice. Now we know B works, so let's look at C. Let's try 4/3. Let's do 3/4 divided by 4/3. Let's do keep the first fraction and multiply by the reciprocal. When I flip that, 3 times 3 is 9, but 4 times 4 is 16. And the same thing would happen with answer choice D. So the correct answer is B.